Whom do you serve? Saruman. And you're damn right, I'm starting this off with the White Hand. Welcome everybody to the start of a brand new series on the channel. We are going to be playing as Isengard, going full man mode. Honestly, like, we're going to be fighting Rohan to start off, and we'll see how far we go. I'm not entirely certain what the victory condition here is. However, if Mordor does indeed get relatively strong as a result of our warmongering, then I guess we're just going to have to show the second Dark Lord who's boss. So let's just jump right on into it, shall we?
Isengard, lair of Saruman the White. Once no more than a single tower, but soon the fates of men shall be ruled from here. Already the forests have been felled, making space for forges and armories. While the unwise idle and sleep, the fires of Isengard never rest. A new power is rising here, and once the Uruk-hai are ready, no one shall stand in your way. Until then, you must keep the half-witted Rohirrim busy. The hillmen of Dunland are brutish, but an excellent tool when pointed at the enemy. At any cost, the scouts of Theoden must not discover your plans before they have matured. There will be no dawn for men. The land will be stained with the blood of Rohan, first of all kingdoms to fall under the White Hand. But not the last. Your Uruk-hai will herald a new age, an order of efficiency and progress. An army worthy of not serving, but conquering Mordor. To war!
So I just realized something. Even going from my previous playthrough, I'm going to be bullying Rohan yet again. What the heck is wrong with me? I like them. I don't know what happens. Okay, leave me alone. Anyway, so essentially, same victory conditions. We're going to try to get up to a dominance level of 10, but now we're playing obviously as an evil faction. And we only have our main starting settlement as Isengard itself. We have one scout over down here. Snarsk. I don't think his parents really cared about what they named him. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a Theodred that's just big chillin' over here, the heir apparent of Rohan, and at this point, Theoden is not doing so hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring this army over here. And with Dunland, I believe we have some sort of agreement. Do we not? We have a non-aggression pact with them, and we also have military access. We are not allies with them. I think that might come through an particular event. But with Rohan, I'm actually interested because we are improving. That's intriguing to me. And somehow Gondor is fine, but at this point, no one really knows that Saruman has still done anything against them. So we're going to take a look-see over here. The Fangs of Orthanc. That's such a cool name. Ugluk. Okay, so yeah, no. Listen. Okay, I as much as I like Ugluk as a character, where's Lurtz? There's my man. Let's give him some White Hand Stormers. Awesome. Isengard, yes, I know exactly where I am. That's the faction I picked. And we have a good amount of undeveloped land in the Gap of Rohan. So we definitely want to get the iron deposits. Let's see what else we have here. We already have the levying camp. We have a scout's rest. What does our garrison look like? Holy crap! White Hand Stormers, Uruk-hai infantry, half-orc axes and spears, Uruk-hai archers and crossbows? Isengard is not falling. Let me be so clear. Okay, I suppose what we could do, we're going to need the iron first in order to get a blacksmith building, which we don't have the tech for yet. The treated soil is going to give us some food, which we're only at 15 at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. Supply station, agricultural gains, not really. What does this one do? Orc gathering? That's a 150 from commerce. I'm just going through these as I haven't tried them out. And this is just another levying camp. Ultimately, I kind of want to have like 2. Yeah, I guess early on, let's go for this one. Yeah. And let's take a look-see at our focus tree. So we have 2 additional ones down here. Mission of the Istari. Okay. So to aid the free peoples of Middle Earth Third Age against Sauron by counsel and example and covert encouragement. So that's definitely not happening for Sauron anymore. And an emissary of Manwë. Interesting. So plus 5 melee attack and defense against power of shadow. Intriguing. So when we go up against Sauron, probably, that'll probably kick in. Not bad. And over here, that goes to the fighting pit, plus 3 morale for Uruk-hai units in all, or I'm sorry, Uruk units in all forces. And that goes to the levying camp for both a town and city. And that's where we get the Uruk-hai themselves. Cool. With the soldier camp and then the practice range. Nice. And when we go further down, what do we have? Uruk-hai archery range, foundry, and Uruk-hai barracks. So that's probably where we're going to be getting our stormers and whatnot. This is probably like where you get your pikemen, your standard. Okay, contacts with the Dark Tower. Wealth from manufacturing, plus 5%. Sickening of the King's Might. Oh, look at that. Plus 200 food by doing that alone. Okay, here's the deal. Let's just go through this really quick. It's because we're probably going to have a very fluid situation early on. I don't anticipate that Dunland is going to be doing much against Rohan, especially if they just pile drive at them. Until we go to war with them, they're kind of on their own. So what I kind of want to do is start off with the military tech and go straight for mass recruitment. It's going to take 13 turns. We'll see whether we can get to it or not. We only have 3 Uruk-hai units, along with, obviously, him. I'm including him. Let's see what units we can get. Get some goblins. Ugh. Mordor rabble. Gross. Absolutely not. What we can get is... Who are these guys? Orthanc servants. Hey, can I get some of them? Hill wardens. Intriguing. Okay, to start off, I think I'm going to get some goblin men bows. Let's get 3 of them, and we'll get 3 Mordor rabble just to begin. Build up our power projection just a little bit. We'll have 2 turns until that's all done. Let's get this road on the show. Aha, provincial governor. Might as well put Saruman in there. He's not going to be leading an army anytime soon. What do we have here? Increased slave quota. Tax rate, okay. Fuel the furnaces. There aren't enough fuel to feed the fires. The forest of Fangorn lies on our doorstep. I wish I could do Sir Christopher Lee's voice. I mean, honestly, actually, no, I retract that. He's too epic of an individual. I can't do that. Seize food stocks, not necessary at the moment. To buy in highborn hostages, no. Forced labor. Let's just go full immersive. Fuel the furnaces, dude. Fuel the damn furnaces. Okay, so this army... Wait. What happened? So there was a fight. They did lose. They went back to get some more men. Okay, intriguing. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, I need one more turn to get some more. Okay. Any agents that we can recruit? Not at the moment. Diplomacy. Yeah, everyone likes us. That's hilarious. The goblins like us. Obviously, Dunland likes us. Gondor's fine. Okay, but now we're deteriorating with Rohan. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Everything's working well in the realm. Oh, well, I legitimately quoted it earlier. The forests of Fangorn are... yep, there's the quote. I legitimately did it, and I'm going to do it again. I'm wondering if I pull out the army here... There's any units I can possibly get. I don't really want to waste money on timber slaves. That is a terrible investment. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I'm going to put an order in for like 2 more units for Dunlending tribesmen. And 1 more turn until we get that orc gathering. We have a pretty decent amount of growth here. I think our edict is helping us out. I need to go and take a look-see at it. Rohan's scouts. Okay. Any units that we can possibly get here? Not really. If we're getting scouts from Rohan, right, why don't we try to ambush them? We can upgrade Isengard itself, so like the entire fortress. It's either Isengard itself or you consider it to be Orthanc, but I guess Isengard probably, considering that we have to essentially change the entire location to work to our benefit, honestly. Okay, Saruman could have one upgrade. Let's take a look-see at all these. So engineers, plus 5% from industrial buildings. Okay, that's not bad. The tree cutters, immersive, but not at the moment. Tax rate, influence for Isengard, not too bad. Informer, no. Blacksmith, not really. Rating income, warkeeper, commander, and bodyguards. Honestly, I think I'm going to go with the engineer. It makes sense for him because he is the governor of this particular area, so having 2 additional turns for siege holdout and then the industrial buildings, which is legitimately what we are doing, that'll help out on both accounts. Oh, they're the scouts. We ambushed them. Okay, that's really good, in fact. Our first battle, ambush right up here. Let's go. Lurtz is gonna kick their ass. How the hell did they fail to spot this? There's like a small clump of trees there and a little bit over there. God, they're blind. Okay, well, it'll take us a hot second to really get into position, but we do want to corner the main general unit. There's some archer cav over there. Okay, our rabble, they excel against cav and beasts. That's a big stretch. That's a really big stretch for Mordor rabble, okay? Rabble! Rabble, rabble! Rabble, 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 rabble! You don't know where that reference is from, come on, you gotta go watch yourself some South Park. I've been watching South Park a little bit too much these days. I can honestly say that. Okay, these two over here. I definitely want Lurtz to attack the general unit, and then this should be fine. And we'll have our Dunlending scouts be in the far back. We're gonna have to be a little bit What deployables do we have? Fireballs? Fireball. Okay, where the hell do you even put those? Well, I've never actually used these before, so I'm just gonna tactically ignore them. Y'all can let me know about that. Let's go at the main general unit. What's his ability? Uruk-hai tracking? Let's go. Where's the general? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, I need them destroyed. They're really charging in at us. Holy crap. Whoa, my Uruk-hai got kind of destroyed here, didn't they? Okay, the Horse Lords might be doing their thing. No shit, Sherlock. Of course we do. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Hitting us from so many sides. In fact, that's fine. Let them attack that. Yeah, just go after our cav. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, of course the rabble are terrible. This is just what happens with like every evil faction when you start off with it. Their units are so god-awful, it's shameful. Okay, so this one unit is wavering right now. Our Uruk-hai raiders are retreating. That's really bad. Yeah, that unit is gone. Where's Lurtz at? He's right here with the Stormers. Okay, there's another unit that was gone. Now let's take a look at his unit up close. Oh, he's got a wicked awesome banner, dude. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's winning. That's why he's an absolute legend. Not really. Got his ass kicked. Okay, well, they'll gain hope here in a second. Move them forward. I just want these archers to take out these horsemen as quickly as possible. We've won this, we're just facing a lot of casualties. Which, again, is, like, typical for every evil faction anytime you play a Lord of the Rings mod. Let me be so clear. Okay, just one unit is left, the Scouts of Rohan right over there. Nope, you got these two guys as well. Uruks! I love the voice lines, dude. Takes me right back to the Battle for Middle-earth days. So awesome. Alright. Well, that was the first battle. It was a clear cluster. Hopefully that unit of mine can come back. I don't have many Urukai. Like, genuine Urukai. Okay, they're out of firing range. Remind me to get rid... Well, they did well. How many did you get? 30? You're gonna seriously lose some Mordor rabble? That's embarrassing. Okay, they're still alive. Good. That's good. I'm gonna change out this whole army. I just want straight up Urukai in my army. Screw these goblins and Mordor trash. Okay, give me some replenishment, please. Okay, and now we have one upgrade for Lurtz. We want something that's going to improve his army just overall. Raiding income is not bad. Charge for infantry units is actually really damn cool. Dunlending War Chiefs. We're going to be relying on a lot of heavy infantry in this particular playthrough. Blacksmiths, +1 defense for commanded force, not bad. Wargs, I don't really want to use those at the moment. What are these? Urukai commanders. Campaign movement range and battle movement range by 5. Battle route movement range? No. That gets a 10%. Let's do it. Let's heckin' do it, man. Alright, next one over here. What are these? Chieftain's cabin. Cells. A butcher. Labor camp. And the fighting pit. +15 per turn for local forces, armies, and no shot. That's busted, dude. I'm doing it. And it's just one unit. I'm not gonna waste time on killing this thing off by myself. And smack. So the scouts never came back. And that pretty much grants us some more time. One more replenishment is pretty good. Now let's take a look-see at their banners, because y'all know me. I love me some banners. We have the Blood-Soaked Banner of the Wolf, so campaign movement range, charge bonus for Cav, enemy morale forces in local region, not necessary. Withering Banners of the Wild Men, +2 morale against wild men. We are not fighting them at the moment. Silver Banners of the New Dawn. +2 morale against Rohan, melee attack and defense on grasslands and plains +1. That's probably the one that we're gonna go. Disheveled Banners of Dunlendings in home and ally provinces. Recruitment cost -5% for mercs. Dark Banners of the White Hand, +1 experience for Urukai infantry and pikes. That could be useful later on. Unyielding Banners of the Hunters. And we can always respec these, so it's not that bad. Movement range fatigue. -35% attrition damage from most perilous corners of Middle-earth. I'm going to go with the Silver Banners of the New Dawn, because we're going to be going up against Rohan to begin with, so that just makes sense. Alright, what other mercs do we have here? Mordor Orc Warband. God damn it. I don't want this Mordor trash, okay? Let me be frank. I don't care about it. Let's see. If I move you here... I don't really care about what's happening. I see enough. He's just big chilling down there. And I do want this agent to get a couple skills for us. Goblin Men Ruffians. These guys actually didn't do too bad. I'm gonna get like 2 more units. I'm gonna get rid of this loser. Get 3 units of them. I'm legitimately gonna check. Okay, now we're talking. We see something cool. Hill Wardens. That is a tier 4 unit. Thank you very much. Welcome to the fold. That's all I'm gonna say. This is gonna be insane once we do indeed have Urukai and the fighting pit. you're just gonna have like so many chevrons on these guys. It's unbelievable. Okay, so Theodred's army consisted of a whole bunch of axes, some spears, more farmers. At this point, we don't really care about the farmers. We want to kill off as many farmers as we possibly can as Isengard. Esquires of Rohan, Erling Knights, Scouts, and Aelred of the Gap. Oh, so right. Oh, wow. I'm not giving you a gift, dude. Still building up my economy. Okay, we have an upgrade for our agent. What do we have? What's your... Okay, Breeding Pit Warden. Replenishment for Commanded Force. Okay, that's pretty good. Plus 10% for all manufacturing governed province. Interesting, but wretched. -1 command, governance, and authority. His authority, we kind of want like his cunning and his zeal to go up, I guess. But what do you have already? You have Ruffian of Saruman. So you can infiltrate, disrupt action, or replenishment. And you also have Scout. Enable a company army. Okay... This is probably the best one. I'm going to max this out. And I will attach him to Lurtz's force. What else we got over here? Nothing. Not a zilch. Negatory. A lot of it's just going to be us sitting over here in Isengard just building up, honestly. So I'm guessing that goes all the way up to level 4. And I do hope that Dunland can at least hold out against Rohan's initial attacks until I can fully build up. Maybe we get the Orthanc servants the moment that Isengard gets up to level 3. Perhaps? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, got our first tech done. Oh, we got first 2 techs done. I'm sorry. Now we're working on the mass recruitment, which is the ideal condition. We also get the sparring center. That's going to give us even more. Cool. So living complex, perfect. I want that, please. And that is going to cost 200 on the maintenance and 15 food consumption. We're good on both of those. Agent, go ahead and just max out the ruffian. Wait, assault, saboteur, cutthroat, assassinate, prudence. We're going to go with the prudence next time. No good units quite yet. Still working on it. These guys, like, either are, like, dirt poor, or they just want a gift. They're constantly coming over to Saruman and be like, please, sir, can we have some more? What are these? Mordor Orc Spears, Tribal Spearmen, they're only level 1s. Mordor Orc Warriors, okay, they're not bad. I just see all net positives there. Excellent melee defense, good melee attack, average missile block chance, good. Excellent melee defense, poor missile block chance. Okay, so we don't want them. We would prefer to have a unit of them. Good. Keep going. Max out the engineer trait over here, please. Oh, Minas Morgul's been lost? Okay, well, Sauron, you better get your shit together, man. Max out commander. We really want our army to be moving very swiftly. Isengard has been built up fully, but we still don't have any better units from at least the recruitment of mercs. Does it give us like a condition when it comes to these ones? I'm never really certain. Oh, we got some roads built up. Okay, so we can immediately just take Isengard up to the 4th tier, and I'm gonna do that. Just makes a hell of a lot of sense. And we also do have access to the initial Uruk-hai armies, which is ideally what I want to have. Now let me take a look-see at the diplomacy. Rohan still is not like angry at us. The scouts of Rohan are, obviously because we killed them off, but now we're going to shift up our force a little bit. I'm going to get rid of these guys. That way we have some more money in the treasury. Or, potentially, I can not upgrade Isengard itself and focus on building up his force. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit better allocation of our funds. So let's get 2 more units of Uruk-hai Raiders. We're going to get some half-orc spears. We'll get 4 units of them. We're at 18 out of 20. There are some wargs of Isengard. I definitely want to do that. And then we're going to be replacing every single one of the goblin men with Uruk-hai archers. And this army is going to be all they... Wait, they took it or they blew it up? What happened here? Something happened. I have no clue. Okay, now we're going to go to Prudence here. So campaign, line of sight, and all that good stuff. Really important. Get rid of the archers now. We're going to have 5 units of sword infantry. Then we'll have 5 units, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 units of spearmen. 4 and 5 units of Uruk-hai archers. It would be kind of interesting if I could... Wait. Another unit of hill wardens? Dude. They're just tier 4s. I don't see a world in which I don't do this. Just gonna go down to Rohan's territory and raid the hell out of them. What's this one? More fuel to feed the fires? Well, the furnaces are roaring with ample firewood harvested from the slopes outside Isengard. You have walked the woods of Fangorn and know what may be disturbed. Our woodcutters are having to travel farther. Okay, this one, -5 wealth. Construction costs, wealth from industrial... Yeah, just Fangorn Forest. We're gonna go full immersive here. So we could work towards getting the Uruk-hai soldier camp, but we don't have the finances, really. What about this one? Food consumption, morale training for all recruits in here. That one makes sense, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do contacts with the Dark Tower to lead into the sickening of the king's mind. It's going to give us a whole bunch more food. This one is going to... We need a tech for this one, right? We're going to get another levying camp down here. This doesn't give us money. It just consumes food, correct? Yes. Okay, one more of them. I kind of want to also get rid of the Dunlending tribesmen in favor of wargs of Isengard. What are they? They're tier 2 light wargs, scout units average. Do we have access to better cav type units? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. They could be useful for now, I suppose. Like they'll form the hillmen complement of our force. So in that case, I'm gonna go with maybe 2 more units of Uruk-hai raiders, and that'll fill out that army completely. And Cirith Ungol's lost, dude. Actually, Sauron is throwing. But I'll tell you what's gonna happen now. I'm going to start raiding, because that's going to give us a lot of money, and then we can still build up Isengard that way. Any of these guys, we recruit Chieftain, Chieftain's Cabin, Soldier Camp, and Gathering. Okay. Not quite yet. What do we need for this? 200 maintenance and 15 food consumption in order to get the Uruk-hai Soldier Camp. Yeah, may not be a bad idea now, considering what I'm doing. Hold off. I want to build up Isengard itself first. Retaliation from Fangorn. The settlement's buildings have been damaged. Yeah, I had a hunch that was going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and rebuild as much as we possibly can. Our economy did tank here. And I'm wondering whether I just declare the war on Rohan now, because it's just deteriorating, and Theodred's already in Ginberg right over there. This army is really strong. I'm gonna just go ahead and declare the war. Screw your level 2 strength ranking. And in fact, this helps out Dunland quite a bit, so they'll be able to relieve the pressure. All right, let's go over here and attack Ginberg. They have a garrison force. They have their own force. Theodred's already damaged, so... We're really just doing an immersive strat here. Alrighty. So we have fought on this battle map before, but it was in the Gondor campaign as we were taking out Rohan. So we're going to do relatively the same, except when you're dealing with Isengard, you want rapid response and brutal attacks. That is what I'm going to do my best to simulate throughout this entire playthrough. Keywords being my best. Okay, and then these guys, I want to look at them up close. Take a look-see. These are tier 4s, dude. Yikes. Look at their stats. Holy crap. Excellent melee defense, excellent melee attack, average missile block chance, but there's only 90 of them in the unit. So you're trading a little bit, and that's fine. Let's get our half-orc spearmen over behind our archer line over here. And if you're wondering whether Lurtz is going to be fighting or not, he definitely is. You guys can probably come here. Yeah, we'll start with our archers and see where they're at. Because this is a very big force of Rohan that we want to kill off. I kind of want to go over there with our Uruk-hai raiders, just straight up. Lurtz is gonna go over there too, because this is where a majority of their cav force is, I think. Wait, what are these? Esquires of Rohan, Esquires of Rohan. We'll take these guys too. The half-orcs can stay here. Let's see. How far can we go before they attack us? Actually can't see. There's so many lines over here. I think we can still go a decent amount. These seem to be my lines. It's not their lines. It's funny, like in the Lord of the Rings universe, fighting as an evil faction has never been something that I normally would play as, and this is coming from somebody like, for example, in Star Wars, I absolutely adore the Sith. Okay, I would always fight for the Sith. In Star Wars The Old Republic, I was the epitome of the Sith Lord all the time. But here, for some reason, I just don't. I don't know why. We would probably take a lot of casualties, but it would be a fun as hell fight. I'm going to send these guys in first. See if my archers can fire. What's going on here? They can't fire at us, and we can't fire at them. Wait, how about doing that? Now they can. Okay, are you guys gonna, like, what's happening here? What? Are we reforming lines? The hell? Bring these half-orcs forward. If I had artillery here, dude, I would completely demolish this entire force. Maybe I should have gotten some. Wait a minute, there's a corner over there in which we can probably do a nice little flankaroonie. Get up in here. Let's take a look-see at our raiders up close. We weren't able to in the previous battle. It's very dark on this side. Not bad. Not bad at all. Seeing as how you've already moved forward, you might as well get up in here. We'll have our spearmen go to the flanks. How about that? Matter of fact, I can start harassing them with my Dunlending Cav. Yeah, just keep firing into the enemy. Keep firing into the enemy. Matter of fact, now that we can kind of get our lines a little bit better here. This is a really big cluster here. I don't want my stormers going in first. I kind of want other units to take the attack first. Okay, everything's firing at us over here. I want you guys to fire at these Aerid of the Gap. Uruk-hai tracking, get in there, please. Fire at these spearmen. These guys are getting absolutely slaughtered. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Push up, push up, push up, push up. He's fine. He's Lurtz, for Christ's sake. The only one who can beat him is freaking Aragorn with awesome tactics. I gotta be real. Where is he even? Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. We need to kind of get to our general a little bit. I'm memeing. Pull him out. Pull him out. Pull him out. This side was pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Yeah, we pushed that against them really, really well. Okay, get our Uruk-hai raiders to hit them. We want to get there and flank as quickly as possible. Oh my god, these guys just went in. You guys stay here. Hey, what the hell? I told you to go over here. The Cav are getting kind of messed up, but at the same time, they're holding back the enemy quite well. Yeah, kill off those farmers. Notice my change in demeanor. Previous campaign, I cared about the investiture of tribesmen, farmers, and in this campaign, I could care less. Pull them back. I don't necessarily want the Cav to be completely slaughtered. 61, 63. Yeah, they're getting a good amount of kills here. And our archers are doing relatively well too. Let's just have them in a good spot right over here. Where are you guys going? I didn't tell you to disengage. Where's Theodred at the moment? Okay, that unit's kind of getting a little messed up. Let's pull him back. Oh, the cowards. The cowards, dude. The cowards. I need to get up over here. And this is kind of be a little bit of a stupid move. Oh, they can't even... Oh, they are locked to melee now. Okay, good. I have more infantry over here. I totally forgot. Okay, we push them back. Nice, nice, nice. We just need to deal with these spearmen and these archers, and then we will be able to flank the enemy really, really well. We probably can now, because I just found these reserves. I want to see who's dealing more damage. Yeah, we're dealing more damage than they are. Uruks! Some Uruk pikemen have risen from the pits! Dude, I need to, like, find a way to download the old games. I really do. Okay. Let's try to get into a position that we can fire up at those archers. I don't need to have these Uruk-hai here, though. I want to get them behind and attack them. We also have these spearmen ready to go. Good, they're just Dunlending Cav. I don't care. Might as well have like one unit of spears here, just in case Theodred wants to come off of his little hill and attack us. You never know. And we have completely sandwiched a good portion of their forces. I'm gonna push in. Attack those archers, please. And these spearmen are doing relatively well up against our half-orcs. Now I'm wondering, how powerful are the pikemen? This is very intriguing to me. Now I must theorycraft. But I'm very happy that we swapped out our force into a full Uruk-hai army at this point, because I highly doubt that the Mordor trash was going to do anything remotely positive for us. What if he just starts shooting at Theodred? Is that unethical? No. I'm not putting it past me. The melee in here is going relatively well. The half-orcs are doing the best they can. Okay, they're all wavering now. There's a little bit of a gap there. I'm hoping these guys can deal with that, or potentially, like, even them turn around, get over here. Okay, they're wavering. The farmers attempted to get involved, but decided not to. That's unfortunate. Okay. We are firing at Theodred now. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, get over here, because I don't want any of them to survive. Because remember what Saruman said before deploying the entirety of his 10,000 strong Uruk-hai force that Grima had absolutely no idea even existed because he didn't look out of Orthanc, period, dot the end. There will be no dawn for men. Yes, we can go and attack them. No, 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 no. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Every single one of them slaughtered. They're just gonna run away, but they're dead. It's over. That was a massive force. And a very, very advantageous fight, this. Very, very, very advantageous. Yep, just keep killing them off. How many did you guys get? 141, 236. Nice. 31 for you, 82, 100, 106, 227. Nice, 201. These guys did terribly. We can decimate them. 141. Half-orcs, not bad, dude. 4 for you. You're trash. Not bad on the archer side as well. We're farming experience here, my friends. This is important. I don't know what the hell happened to the Cav. If they're alive, they're alive. The coward Theodred decided to run away anyway, so. How many are left over here? Good, good. Close victory. Yeah, right, dude. Sorry about that transition, friends. After the battle ended, for some reason it didn't want to load, and the game session stopped responding. So I needed to fight the battle all over again. And in fact, I think I did a little bit better than last time. The Cav survived, and we didn't take like crazy. Hey, look, 69. Anyway, we are going to take Ginberg for ourselves. We are going to occupy it, and we are in a situation of debt, unfortunately, but at least we have our first other region against Rohan. And what I think we're going to do is we are just going to go and raid their territories as much as possible. They only have one other settlement over here. I don't know if I can get him out. Oh, there's their army. If we can kill off that army for Dunland, they should be able to go and take Herotslad again, and we should have a decent flank secured. But Prince Theodred has been defeated. And the Scouts of Rohan also have been defeated. Alrighty, so they're just going to stay out there. Who is this? Alright, understood. Not losing a hell of a lot of money. Okay, I'm kind of happy about that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. But what we need to do is we need to start converting this one over to our culture, treated soil, and then what is this one going to be? An experimental layer. So that is the equivalent of like the monuments that we had before for Gondor. Not bad. And then what can we get as far as mercs are concerned? Just, well, we can get some Mordor orc warriors. I'm not opposed to that. How expensive are they in comparison to our guys? Our guys are cheaper. That's probably better, honestly. I'm curious to see what this army is going to do. I'm hoping it comes over down here to attack us in Ginberg, and then I can go raiding. But I do want to see what else is happening out here in Rohan's territory. So far, not... Wait. Oh, I thought that... I thought it was destroyed. Okay, not too shabby. It's going to keep going back and forth until we can figure out what all is going on, because we don't have a garrison force over here in Ginberg until we get the sedentary camp built up. And these guys are also recruiting, which is really nice. So if they do hit them, then we can go and retaliate and take out the champions of the twins. Or they can come all the way over here to Ginberg and try to attack us. That also works too. I'm kind of keen on fighting this like right now. I'm pretty certain we're going to win too. Only issue is going to be their cav, and it's not too many of them. The main general unit plus the Northmen horse breeders and scouts of Rohan themselves. The rest should pretty much fall to us. Let's go ahead and do this. The second battle. Is it the second battle? No, it's going to be the third. Third battle, first episode. I think that's pretty damn good. I think it's really good, in fact. Take out Rohan's main attack forces, and then our expansion path is going to be perfect. Alright, we're going to be fighting in dry terrain, and based off of his perk for the army, we have increased morale against the forces of Rohan. We want to keep our spearmen on the flanks. We'll have our Uruk-hai raiders in the center, along with Lurtz. Where do we have? They have... Okay, so that is their household knight. I'm going to keep our hill wardens on the left, accompanied with 1 unit of half-orcs, and then 3 half-orcs on the right flank. And then the cav are just going to do their best to not be stupid. I have no idea. That is a major stretch. Let's see if they actually come to us. I'm curious. Oh, what are those? Interesting. So their line is a lot... Wait, are they just getting... What is happening here? I'm so confused. If they come to us, that's fine. I can counter and they'll just fall. Okay, yeah, they're coming to us. Perfect. Let's get our archers behind the main line. Lurtz is ready to charge in when ready. Looks like they have some cav coming at us. Can we form shield wall with this? Just so we can match the scouts of Rohan. They are tier 1s. They'll still have some charge bonus because they have spears. What are these? More scouts of Rohan, that's fine. Okay, they're coming in at us here. They're going around. I don't need these guys to be in shield wall anymore, but what I am going to do is have them charge at the enemy. Every single one of our men charge. Okay, they're hitting us in the flank here. I'm going to bring Lurtz over to this side. Those are the Northmen horse breeders. Let's try to get around them. We need to take out these cav forces. They're just going to run circles around us, and that's a bad idea. Okay, they're starting to break all over. Yeah, we have to get Lurtz involved, otherwise they're just going to shoot him like no tomorrow. And our Uruk-hai are not in the greatest position to deal with the rest. Not bad over here. This side is looking a little bit sus, though. I'm going to pull Lurtz over in this direction. I need this cav unit to go fully, though. The center fell relatively quick. Wait. Household knights. Kill them off. Let's focus fire on certain archer groups. I'm going to try to get these cav to deal with these guys. Okay, nope, they don't want to. You guys go here. You guys go there. You'll split off, go over there. Not bad. Okay, we did indeed lock down the cav with our Dunlending cav ourselves. Nice. Definitely want this whole side to be relieved as quickly as possible. They charged in scouts into our spearmen, which are holding firm over on this side, minus the one at the far end. But if we can just clear the center out fully, then we can get over there to help deal with this situation. Our army is definitely better than theirs, for sure. I don't know whether this is turned on or off. Okay, that unit is gone. Good. I need to pull one of these guys over. They're good to go. They're gone. Okay, pull over this side. Surround the general. Get back over here and attack these archers. Rohan's archers are ridiculous. I don't know why they don't break very quickly, but it is what it is. We will deal with them regardless. With maximum prejudice. That's essentially what the plan is for this entire playthrough. Nice. Okay, they're all done over here. These guys are going to start wavering relatively soon. I need some cav over here. I might have to just keep like 1 or 2 units of Dunlending cav about, just so we can run down the enemy very quickly. No. Where do you think you're going? Absolutely not. I don't know whether we could have caught up to them without Urukai. Maybe later on, when they do have the fatigue resistance and the speed. Where are we firing at? Okay, that's brutal. They fired like 3 volleys at one guy. One single guy. I know most of you guys were hoping for an Erebor playthrough. However, I will say, because Dawnless Days did well on the channel before, I am not opposed to continuing to bring it, obviously, as we're doing right now, to it. And Erebor can be a playthrough in the future, and, you know, the mod is being worked on actively, so we're going to get content updates and other submods that come into play, along with maybe jumping into, like, Divide and Conquer or AGO, all those things, all because you guys decided to just be here and click that sub button. Really appreciate you all for doing that, and for supporting this little transition. And I made a couple friends in the Total War community, which is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and see how many of them we can kill off. We can't reach them, but I do want these little stragglers to be dealt with, specifically their archers. How many are here? What are these? Oh, that's a good amount of archers. That come over here. I suppose we could run them down, but we do have like an Urukai Raider and a half-orc spear that are a little bit too damaged. I'm worried if I auto-resolve it, we'll just lose the units, and that would not be a great time. I don't know what their strength ranking is now. That's pretty much all I can do. Yeah, not bad. 193 men remaining. The General's Cav did kill the most, so 104 of our men. Alright. 11% replenishment, not bad. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so. Charge bonus, 10% for infantry units against in the commanded force, and then raiding income is going to go up too. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that War Chief. And then I'm going to get the second upgrade over here to deal with Rohan fully. I highly doubt they're going to kill off this unit, right? There's not a world in which that's possible. If it happens, I'm going to be pissed. Or I could leave the room for, like, something else. No, I knew that for sure. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get back in here. And now, they just have the one force. And it's just that. Alright, what are they at now? Their strength ranking is still 4. I really need Dunland to go over there and take out that region. But now we can trade with them, which I definitely want to... Oh, that... Well, military alliance may not be bad with Dunland, but I definitely want to trade. That'll give me some more money. And what do I like to say? More money, more better. No, I'm not giving you a damn gift. The gift is me not coming up there and killing you. That's your gift. Okay, now where's my scout? You are over here, right? I'm gonna move our force to right here. We're still gonna be losing out on money, but I want to get across here in the next turn. Oops, didn't want to do that. And then we'll start raiding them until we get to Dunsled. One more turn until we have the sparring center built up as well over here in Isengard. And if I can... Barad-dûr has been lost. 21 turns in? I'm looking at my screen. I'm a little bit low-key scared. Okay, let's start raiding. We need their money. We're gonna move in here. Definitely a richer province over here in Faceburg, unlike the Gap of Rohan. But it is what it is. We have to get here. Alright, Saruman, what are we gonna give you, dude? Well, we can go for the tree cutters. Or we can go for the blacksmiths. One of the two. War Chief wouldn't work. Tax rate, I mean, that's just flat tax rate. Influence for Isengard's also not bad. Give me a second. Let me just see something here. Are we going up with regards to our influence? We are, but it could be a little bit better, considering how we still have influences from Wildman tribes and obviously the Northman kingdoms. I'm thinking that we take the Dark Agent. Yeah, let's get the Dark Agent. Keeper of the Tally. Ooh, that's good money, that. How much money did we get from this? 120? And then road development's always nice? Good. And our dominance level is now at level 2. Excellent. And we have the Sickening of the King's Mind. So what is this one? A History of the Ring. Starts the Hunt for the One Ring mission chain. Okay. So I'm going to hold off on that one for now, because I'm not ready to do that. Witchcraft Experiments or Material Supplier. What do we do? That's controlled by 1. +3 morale for Wildman units. Attrition, campaign line of sight for all forces. Let's go for military industry. And we're going to go over here and attack this settlement. They have a... Oh, cool. So that's the territorial governor over here. Not bad. Is this another settlement, or we fought on it before? We have fought on it before, but it was in the other campaign, so we're just going to see what this is all about. Just rush in at the enemy. No big deal. Only from, like, multiple angles. Oh, yeah, we definitely fought on this map before. For sure. Okay, there's 2 spots, 2 entry points. Well, really 3. We can go from here. We can go from here. We could also go from here, but this is going uphill. That's not as great. We're going to keep this unit back and this unit back for the most part. These wild men are ridiculous, man. Like, they are crazy good. Early on, tier 4 units, I dare say that's just a wee bit broken. But am I, like, really opposed to it? Absolutely not. Am I going to exploit it? Hell yeah. That's all the rationale that you cared. Let's charge in right at him. I am going, like, full crazy, man, in this particular playthrough. Or I guess I should say, wild men. No? Okay, I get it. These guys are still good units. We still can use them. Okay, we're starting to get hit with some archer fire.
The enemy is attacking our general.
I want these stormers to get in there. They're letting us get in? What the hell? Kill off those axe things. Get a better position.
The enemy approaching.
Okay, these axe things are going to get absolutely destroyed. Get these mustard axes out here too. It's going to completely surround them. Get over here because I see another unit of spears trying to threaten our flank. There's one over here. There's some axes, yeah. Destroyed the main gate over here. Can you guys deal with their archers, please? Be really great. Be quite penetrated by your kindness if you were to do so. Entity mass charge bonus and minus 20% fatigue. We'd really only be enabling that for the fatigue resistance, I suppose. Let's bring the cav over on this side. What are we doing here? Pretty good. We charge in like crazy, man. Over there too. Perfect. Who's gonna win in this engagement? 112 versus 129. Just gonna charge in at him. I don't care. Get over here. You're gonna attack that unit of archers because we'll lock those 2 down in a moment. I have, like, little to no hope when it comes to these Dunlending Cav. It's more so just to have a fast unit that aren't wargs at the moment. Because I'm pretty certain the wargs are more expensive. But by securing these provinces, I mean, that's definitely going to help us out a lot more. Alright, so that unit is good. There's their general. He's not going to bother fighting over here. Take out these axe thanes, please. I think we're going to need some help over here. Taking out those spearmen. Really embarrassing over here that these axe thanes somehow are managing to hold back these guys. But nevertheless, we got behind them. Get over here and deal with those spearmen. Just charging at them. Again, maximum prejudice. Hey, you know, I get it. You're Uruk-hai, you're a little bit smarter. So please fire at a unit that's not close to your own men. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Excellent. Want to make sure they're fully gone. And we'll have to use probably our wild men to attack the King's Company. I do want to see how well they'll do. Excellent. Got rid of that unit. These guys are done too. Theoden definitely will not be able to force us to answer for the burning of the Westfold. That's for damn sure. He may not even fight. He's technically the last unit. Get into the settlement, please. You can stay there. Okay, those archers. Nice. Get rid of those archers there. Where's Lurtz at? I want you to deal with them. Have Uruk-hai tracking, so we'll be able to catch them for sure. We can also flank hit them from this side, just box them in. I feel a really heavy-duty sneeze coming on, so if I just mute randomly, you know why. And yes, that's the commentary you're receiving. Well, I guess they didn't make it. Damn it, that's more stuff I have to repair. Surround them completely. We're gonna get the wildmen ready to attack. There we go. They're coming in. Half-orcs. He's right there. Does he only have one eye? Okay, we're on. He's not even paying attention. He can't see. Let's get these Uruk-hai over in here too. I don't know where the hell they're going. I think they were going after the unit, but it didn't matter. Nice. Cool. So we still killed their general. Pretty damn good. And we unified the entire province of the Gap of Rohan and killed off a good amount of their forces. That's incredible. Excellent progress for day one. Next task is to get some pikemen, because I really want to test that out. Awesome. Dunsled is now ours. We're going to repair this and repair this. And that one, treated soil, not too shabby. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end off today's episode, my friends. I hope you guys are excited for this particular playthrough. Again, I do not know what the ultimate victory conditions are going to be here. All I know is that Sauron is currently getting his ass whooped, so we might have to fight Gondor as well. We don't know. Ultimately, maybe the ring is going to be in the hand of Saruman. Who knows? But what I do know is, if you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends, this channel continues to grow every single day, along with hyping the videos if you can. But until next time, thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.